Hi, this is Amy with Living My Beloved Life, and this is what I wore for the month of November. I'm a little late getting this video up, but here it is. As you know, I like to do my videos by what I wore every day, so here we are. So my cycle actually started first thing in the morning, which was a little unusual for me, but I put in my new Maluna Classic. I'm really happy with this cup. It's a little tad long for me. I do have a low cervix, so I'm thinking about cutting this off. Not sure about that. Has anybody ever cut off a ring stem? Anyway, like the firmness and everything. I like the volume of it. That's all great. Since I started it in the morning, I also put on my We Essentials thong liner. Love that too. 2 pieces of flannel. It's fantastic. I talk about it every time. I think I wear it every cycle. I changed this twice throughout the day. I think I changed it once after about 8 hours, and it was about halfway full, and then I changed it again about 5 hours, and again it was about halfway full when I came home. I was sort of surprised at that. So volume's really great for me, I think. I then, once I was home, I put on the Stinky Dot Spots. Love it. Brand new pad. This is OBV hand-dyed, so pretty. I'm not going to show you the other half of it though because it stained horribly. Really disappointed in that. Wore it for about 4 hours. Absorbency wise, it held up great. That night, I, for the first time, wore a cup. So this was really strange for me. I was really nervous about wearing a cup. I don't know why now, but I wore my Maluna Soft. I thought this would be the gentlest on my body, and it was great. So anyway, I put this in. I also put on my 10-inch Happy Flute that I just got from a friend. Liked this pad a lot. Cup did not leak. I mean, it was perfect. It was fairly full in the morning, but you know, that's normal for me to have a heavy night, that first night especially. Really like this Happy Flutes because it's got the wider side at one end as opposed to the other, and you can really change it. If you're a front bleeder, you could put it up front. So really liked that about it. So that was day 1. Day 2, I again wore my Maluna Classic medium. Did I say that before? It's the medium size. Obviously, it is bigger than the small. And I put on, this is Pink Lemonade Shop, and it actually is the organic, the raw silk. That's what this is. I'm not going to show you this one either because this one always stains really bad. And again, normally I can get it out, but not this time. So I'm not going to even show you the other side of that. This I wore for about 8 hours, and it did start to overflow. So that is why my thong liner is stained. But for 8 hours on my second day, which is typically my heaviest day of my flow, I thought that was fantastic. I was really happy about that. Again, stem bothered me just a smidge. When I came home, I put on my Novel Red Sherpa. I love, love, love this pad. It is so soft. I was just really in the mood for nice soft pads this month, so that was fantastic. I wore that until bedtime. For bed, I then wore my Maluna again. So I had given myself a little bit of a break by putting in the Novel Red, and then I put the Maluna Classic medium in again, and I wore my new fanny tail. And I think this is an 8-inch actually. It's a little short, but let's see. Yeah, it's actually, I'm pretty sure it's an 8-inch, and it's considered a heavy. It's pretty thick, but it was a nice pad. I really liked it. This is my first fanny tails. I got it in a D-stash. Super happy with it. So thank you, whoever I still bought that from. Cup was maybe half full in the morning, so a better night, but certainly didn't overflow or anything, so great. Next day, I wore my Scoon. This is the size 1 for before birth. Love this cup. I always wear it. And I wore my Lazy Creek. There, that's better. This is my Lazy Creek. It is a light, not the liner, but the light. It was it was great. I just love her stitching. Like, isn't that just so pretty? It's always perfect. So that was great. Then that night I wore my other new Dinky Dot spots. This is a cotton top. This is considered a light liner. Love this pad. It's just so pretty. I love flowers. Obviously, you can tell I love flowers. I'm a flower person. I wore this all day, and it wasn't even like maybe half to two-thirds full. It certainly wasn't full. So great with that. Next day, I mean, my cycle was really already at the end point with that. So I was pretty impressed with that. So the next day, I just wore this, again, staining. I'm going to cover that up. This is a 6-inch. It is Essence of Eve, my first time wearing this one. Liner. Thin. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oops, just a little blip there. Anyway, that was the Essence of Ease. Then that night, really, my cycle was over. I put on this new liner. I can't remember what this is. I know people have told me before. I'm sorry, whoever the maker is of this. Liner, again, it is super soft. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. And I was just in the mood for soft pads this month. Didn't bleed at all that night. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth night. Then the next day, overnight, my third night, I forgot to say, I wore this all night too, so I hardly bled at all, and that's just my liner. Last day, just, the wiping, a little bit of discolor or whatever. So I actually just took and used both of these cup spots. So this is from Pepper and Mama. This is Pretty Echo Intimates, I think. And I just fold them in half, use them as like a labia little insert, and put it up there, and then, it gets dirty, whatever. I'll even fold it over and use the other side. So I use both of those. So it was a fairly light, quick cycle this time. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 pads this month. 3 cups. Really happy with the cups, as I said. And I think that is everything. If you have experience with any of these pads, I'd love to hear it, especially with the Dinky Dots bots, TDBs, to hear how you get the stains out. Or do you have months where, like, one month you stain worse than the other? Like I said, shorter cycle, but the staining is bad. I'm not happy about that. All right, I hope you have a great day and a great evening. Take care.